All right, folks, back here at CES on the show floor with Alex Cammarano. E parla italiano. I love this guy already. He's got a beautiful technology called FlowStop. Look at that down there, FlowStop. And guess what it does? It protects your buildings when the waters are rising. Is that right?
Exactly, yeah. From flooding.
So New Orleans, Florida, any
Texas,
number of places.
Dubai,
Texas.
Spain, France, Italy, all over the world.
Wow.
Yeah,
How did you come up with this idea?
So I'm not the founder, I'm the distributor in the US, but the founder had his house completely flooded in France, 2019. And serendipity, he was buying a paddleboard at the same time.
All right.
And when he saw the paddleboard and how hard this inflatable could be, the idea came right away. It's like he talked to the manufacturer. It's like, how can we reuse that technology to put that inside my doorway?
Wow.
And boom, a few years later, a lot of tests, a lot of failure. He came up with this product that now works perfectly. And,
wow.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you from experience, because I know people who have gone through floods, that water damage is terrifying. I mean, it is so nasty. It seeps in everywhere, so if you can stop it, and you put this in any doorway, in any window, is that right?
Yeah, we need a frame. So it's an inflatable that's going to push against the frame of the window, the door, the garage door. Mm-hmm. The pressure is going to be so intense, a gasket on the side is going to be compressed against the wall.
All right.
And match any imperfection of your wall.
Wow.
And hold the water.
Wow.
But you're right, the damages are devastating. One of our salesperson in Florida got his house saved with FlowStop. That was in September during Helene.
Wow.
None of his neighbors moved the back end yet because their house are completely flooded and they haven't been able to rebuild. This is January. It's been like 5-6 months. It's really bad.
Wow. And Venice, I lived in Venice, Aqua alta, right? The high water comes in and all those beautiful buildings. That's why you don't get much furniture in that bottom level, right? They know what they're doing. This is amazing. So basically you just buy the one different sizes, and when the waters come, you just break it out, you inflate it.
Exactly.
It comes with a pump, I see.
Yeah, a hand pump or an electric pump placed on the side. They're custom made, and you might wonder why, because doors are standard, but door frame are not.
Okay.
And so in your house, most likely we're going to have 7 or 8 openings that are standard size. You can buy them on Amazon or on our website, but there's going to be 1 or 2 that are custom, that are needed to be custom.
Right.
And flood protection is like a dam.
Yeah.
If you're protecting 9 doors out of 10, you're doing nothing.
Right.
So you have to do all of them. So ultimately, everything is going to be custom to make sure every room the inflatable has to adapt is given to adapt to the wall and not to an imperfect measurement.
Right.
Right.
Right. So everything is custom. So basically, you measure all your windows, your doors. Does the team come out and do that for you guys, or how does that happen?
Yeah, we have partners that can come and help take the measurement. They're easy measurements, so most of the time we do it on a video call with you, and we look at the opening, and we're telling you measure from here to there, and this is going to be compatible.
Nice.
And that saves time and money for everybody. So we like this, but if we're not certain, we're going to send someone to take the measurement.
Yeah, right. Well, this is great because people realize North Carolina, Georgia, South Carolina, and all these places get flooding. And when it comes, man, you got to be prepared. So you want to have as many of these as you have doorways and windows that are low. And when the waters come, you just break that stuff out and pump it up, and you're safe, right?
Yeah. And you know, protecting the main openings is the first line of defense, but you also want to look for cracks, look at your outlets. Like it's protecting the main door is going to remove 90% of the headache, but you might still have water coming from those like outlets. So we look at the entire property with you to make sure you work on every weakness of the house.
Yeah, and you'll go, like, if you're not there, you'll walk around the house, someone will have a cell phone or an iPad or something, and you just look at all the different places where it can get in, and that's what you focus on.
Yeah.
What is it, can I ask how much it costs?
Yeah, well, a single front door is about $600.
Okay.
Single garage door is about $1,200, $1,400, depending on the size. They're custom made in width, but in height as well.
Okay.
And so, depending on where you live, if you're in Florida and you have a hurricane, we'll make them taller than if you're nearby a lake and the risk is, less water. So, depending on how tall we make them, they'll be more expensive. But
and there it is, folks. Right there. Check it out.
And let me show you how light it is. If you've ever had to work with flood barrier, you're amazed that I can lift it with one hand.
Wow.
This is really what makes it unique. And this one is inflated, but when it's deflated, you can just roll it. Like it falls.
Wow.
And it's so easy easy to store. If you tilt the
Look at that.
Look at that. You can just
That's outstanding.
inflate it, and then you can store it whether in your business or your house.
That's outstanding. Alex Cammarano,
Thank
FlowStop,
you.
great
Thank you,
work.
Eric.
Thank you so much.